What's up, guys? It's Anthony, and today I wanted to kind of tell a bit of a story and give some good words of advice for all Mazda owners out there, from Mazda 3, CX-5, Miatas, from like, I don't know the generation number, but 2014 2017. If you own those years, please don't do this, and here's why. So, as you are probably well aware, Mazda recently added Apple CarPlay functionality to their vehicles. 2014, 2016, so on and so forth. With you being able to get a retrofit kit for your cars and install it. However, in order for you to do this, you need to be on the latest firmware version, which is like 70.0. Most of y'all are probably on, most of y'all are probably on like 55, 59, around there. So the retrofit kit won't work for you. So what you gotta do is you need to update the software. So if you go to your local Mazda dealership, they'll say it's like 45, 50, 60 odd some dollars to do this firmware update for you. So I'm like, why do that when I can do it myself with a simple flash drive? So I did. Got a flash drive, formatted it to FAT32, and FAT32. Wow, what an interesting name. And got the firmware files, put it on the flash drive, did the code, 99, scanned for the files, and installed the files onto my car. Now, if you are not careful and you mess up at any point during the process, you will brick your entire infotainment system. I'm not kidding. You're screwed. So basically, the firmware was done updating, right? So done updating. I said, okay, we're all done. Let me go ahead and restart my car. Head out for the day. So I turn off my car, come back, I go and turn it on, and you'll just see. All right, so we're in the Mazda 3. So you start the car. Let's say you just put it into the accessory mode. Nothing happens. Right? You hear music, right? You hear whatever was the last radio station you had playing, but that's it. That's all you'll actually hear. Get some lights going. That's all you'll actually hear. So let's say I take the car out of accessory mode and actually start it. All right, the car started now, right? So car is now started. What do? You can't do anything. It's bricked. You will have no backup camera. Nope. That's gone now. You will have no Bluetooth connectivity at all, like whatsoever. You get a black screen, and whatever was the last station you had playing, that's what you'll get. That's it. So for me, in the Chicagoland area, it's 103.5 KISS FM, everyone's favorite. So you can do the volume up and down, or just mute it. That's all you get. That's the only functionality you have left of your infotainment system. There is no way to fix it. You can't fix it. Yourself, that is. So of course, when I screwed up this whole system here, I panicked because everything went perfectly until I turned off my car just a tad bit, just a wee bit too early. So I called my local Mazda dealership. I was like, yo, I didn't tell them what I did because you're not supposed to do that. It's a secret. They can't know you did that. So I make an appointment. I go into the dealership, and they tell me they want $150 just to run diagnostics on the car. Now, I know what's wrong with the car. I know it's the CMU, right? The like connectivity master unit, whatever that stands for, something like that. I know that's bricked. I know the firmware update corrupted it, it bricked it, it broke it. So I gotta pay Mazda $150 just to figure out what I already know happened. And then as well, I've been trying to figure out how much the actual repairs would cost. And I'm reading on the forums, I've been seeing some crazy prices like $800, $900, $1,100 to get your system fixed and repaired. And that's without the CarPlay. That's to its original factory state. You want CarPlay in there, that's extra $400. So you're looking at, you know, close to $1,000, if not $1,000, just to fix your car. Just, guys, cars nowadays have all these bells and whistles. It's like these are standard features that come on cars now that are just, that I don't have anymore. It's gone. They're gone. My Mazda is like, it's trash now. It's bad. Like even my, like, you know, blind spot monitoring features, you know, don't work. I see the little, like, you know, light. The light still comes on, but the actual sound feedback is also gone now. Like, period. It's done. So, guys, well, I know it may seem easy to do, may seem convenient to do. You think you're, you know, confident with computer systems. I am too, right? This flash drive is a 64 gigabyte flash drive. So, for those of you who don't know, you can't format a flash drive that's over 32 gigs as a FAT32. You can't. So I had to actually go back and rework this flash drive through like scripts to allow me to put it as FAT32 in the formatting. So, I know what I'm doing. But if you mess up in the smallest of ways throughout this whole process, you will break your car. You will break your infotainment system, and you are SOL. It's done. There's not really a way to fix this without a lot of like soldering or things that put you at risk to break more shit in your car. So guys, please, please, please do yourselves a favor. And if you're trying to get Apple CarPlay, just pay the dealership the $60 and get it yourselves. Just get it through them. Don't do it yourself. Also, I know the Mazda Connect system is very tweakable. There are a lot of mods out there. I have the software on my computer as well. And you can do the same thing to your car, your infotainment system, from those tweaks as well. Guys, listen, I know it's cool. I know it's fun to make your things custom and express yourselves through it. But just know if you're not careful, it's just, you're gonna put yourself in a lot of trouble. And now I've been here moping around all day because I can't fix my car. Like, it's a tough situation. So again, I guess the end message for y'all is don't do it yourselves. Just pay the small fee. And you know, if you want to do the actual like retrofit kit install yourself, that's fine. That's simple. That's easy. But when it comes to the actual firmware, don't do the firmware yourself. Just don't do it.